You are working your diesel truck hard, maybe hauling a heavy trailer up a steep grade, when you suddenly notice a massive cloud of thick black smoke pouring out of the tailpipe, and your power levels start tanking like a lead weight. When you scan the system and find code P20DD, your truck is screaming about an improper voltage in the exhaust after-treatment fuel pressure sensor circuit. For those of you driving modern diesel rigs like a Mercedes or a Mitsubishi, this code points directly to the heart of your selective catalyst reduction system, or what we call the ESCAR. This is basically a miniature laboratory living under your truck that injects a urea solution, better known as diesel exhaust fluid or DEF, into the exhaust to turn toxic nitrogen oxides into harmless nitrogen and water vapor. To make this work, there is a high-pressure electronic pump and a dedicated pressure sensor that tells the computer exactly how much fluid is ready to be sprayed. When the computer detects a voltage discrepancy in this circuit, it panics because it cannot guarantee that the exhaust is being cleaned properly, which can eventually lead to your truck entering a restrictive crawl mode where you can barely get off the shoulder of the road. This is a severe code because ignoring it can lead to a completely choked diesel particulate filter or a ruined catalytic converter, which costs a fortune to replace. Your first diagnostic move should be a very careful visual inspection of the wiring harness that runs under the chassis. These wires are exposed to every rock, puddle, and bit of road salt you drive over, making them the #1 spot for shorts and corrosion. Look for any wires that have melted against the exhaust manifold or have been pinched by a moving suspension component. Grab your digital multimeter and perform a voltage drop test on all the system grounds. If the power and ground are solid, use your scanner to manually command the supply pump to turn on and watch the pressure readings. If the voltage stays flat while the pump is screaming, then that pressure sensor has likely suffered an internal electrical failure. Do not forget to check your DEF reservoir levels too. If the tank is bone dry or has the wrong fluid in it, the pump can behave erratically and trigger electrical codes. It is a bit of a detective job, but catching a corroded connector or a bad ground early is the mark of a pro and will save you from a multi-$1,000 emissions repair bill down the road.